What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited, obviously, to be back. It's been about a month since I've been off the beaten path here on YouTube, and so I'm super excited to be back. I sound a little nasally, so please forgive me. I have been struggling. The allergy struggle bus is beyond real this season. But anyway, I am back to talk about my hair, guys. I have a hair video for you today, not styling or, dyeing my hair, but just to talk about, it's an update video, just to talk about some changes that I decided to make, obviously, right, with my hair. So let's just jump right in and catch up. So over the last 6 months, I have been thinking about making some changes with my hair. I loved the color that I had. If you guys saw the video right before this one, which was a haul video, and I had a big old beautiful golden fro. I love that color because it really matched my skin tone. It really warmed up my skin a lot, and I just thought it was really pretty. But it was really, really harsh on my hair, not because of that color itself, but mostly due to the blonde that I had 2.5 years ago. So I'm gonna take you guys back a little bit. And if you've been with me any amount of time, you would remember when I had dark black hair, and then I went a little bit lighter, kind of like a copper color, and that was really cute, but it didn't really show up very much on my, it didn't last very long. It didn't show up very much at all, and it was really kind of like an introduction to color for me, even though I had color in the past before that. But I hadn't had it in years. I hadn't done anything to my hair to lighten it up in years. And it was kind of like a way for me to ease into getting color. And I really loved it. I wore it for probably a year. And then I decided to up the ante and kind of just do a lot, like basically just do blonde highlights throughout my whole head. I did a lot of research, put a lot of thought into it, made a lot of phone calls, and I ended up at Aveda Hair Salon. I ended up with a really talented stylist, but she wasn't well versed in natural hair. She was just, really good at coloring. And so she ended up putting a color on my hair. It was beautiful when it was finished, and I will insert some clips along the way so you guys can kind of remember what I'm talking about. And if you're new, then you'll be able to keep up. But I did it, and it was really pretty. But the problem was, I went home, put a little bit of oil, literally like a tiny bit of oil, just to lay down some flyaways that I had, wrapped my hair up that night after getting those blonde highlights, woke up the next day and there was not a blonde highlight in sight, okay? And so I called the salon, spoke to the manager. He said that she was traveling, and he was like, you know what, how about we just have you come back out and we'll redo the color. Problem with that was it created damage. The damage that it created didn't start taking place until about 1.5 years later. And at this point, I had waist length hair, and it was really pretty, and I enjoyed it. I had the really heavy long curls when I wore wash and goes, and so I was kind of at my ideal length, and I really was enjoying my hair. But my hair, every time I would wash, condition, it didn't matter how much deep conditioning I was doing, it didn't matter how much love I was giving to the hair and moisture, it just couldn't retain moisture after about 1.5 years, and the ends really just started breaking off terribly. So I went ahead and made a decision that I needed to give it a good trim. And so but at this point, I had switched stylists and found a young lady by the name of Jennifer Todd. I've shared her information time and time again here. Every time I get my hair done, I sing her praises because she is my stylist, and she's who I've been going to for the last almost 3 years since I had that blonde episode. Went to her. She consulted me and was like, you know what, we probably need to, we need to give this a kind of like a really good chop. It is damaged and broken. So it was about a good 4 inches of hair that I needed to get rid of. And so I told her, I was like, I really love the color. I kind of want to deepen things up, maybe not go as blonde anymore. And she told me that I shouldn't be afraid of the blonde. It wasn't the blonde, it was just the redeveloping of the color, or the double developing, like putting color on the hair twice. So in a 24-hour time span, 48-hour time span. So I went ahead and did a kind of like an auburn reddish almost color, and I will insert that color or that clip of, or a photo here of what that looks like. So once I wore that like, and I was really enjoying that. That kind of was kind of cute, like pinup girly. I wore that for what? A year. Because at this point, I was only going once a year to get my hair touched up. Or to the salon, period. Okay, I would get my hair trimmed once a year and everything. So I would kind of just do one big salon visit once a year. And I went back the following year to Jennifer, and I got the color. I got color again, but I went lighter this time. And this one was what you've seen me wear over the last year. And this was that kind of strawberry blonde, really pretty. Almost, I don't even know if strawberry blonde is a really good description because it's actually lighter than that. But it was really pretty. It was kind of like it matched my skin tone. I don't even know what to call it. It was just really pretty. I showed it to her. I told her I really wanted it to pop off my skin and kind of like blend with me and just really kind of look like I'm being kissed by the sun all day long. And so she did a phenomenal job of getting me those results. And I have been wearing that. Well, because the hair, like I said, I had waist length hair. And even though we cut a lot of hair, we still had a lot of the blonde. We just kept going over the blonde. And, you know, with various colors, and they were all still relatively light color. So they were causing ultimate damage to the hair over and over and over again. So now, where we are in 2019, I just decided that I was going to return to kind of my roots, if you will, and just go jet black, which is where I was before I actually went blonde. It wasn't super jet black, so it wasn't this dark, but it was jet black, and I will show you guys a clip, or a picture rather, of that also. So now, today is Monday, let's see, what is today? I don't have my watch on. It's the 18th, and Jennifer did this on Saturday. So today is 18th, today's Monday. I got my hair done on the 16th. And I went in at 9 a.m. and I left at 3:21 p.m. And so it normally she's super quick, but this was a lot of work that had to be done. She went in, she said she was gonna have to do it in 2 parts, so that way the hair wouldn't, get any, and there wouldn't be any damage done, because it had to be darkened up so much, because that color was very light. And to go this dark, you need to kind of phase in the color. So we went in, she went in for the first time with a really pretty like dark chocolate, and it looked almost black, but it wasn't quite black. It was more of a like deep chocolate color, and we did that, and then we went on top with the black, and here we are. These are the results. I love it. I think it's really pretty. I did a really good cut. I was gonna go shorter, but she really recommended that I just kind of ease into it. She's like, that's a lot at one time. You're doing a lot. Let's just take it a little bit slow, and let's not chop all the hair off at one time. So, which and when I got there, I thought, sometimes you think you're ready for things and you're really not there yet. And I wasn't fully ready to just chop all my hair off. Because initially, guys, what I was looking at was doing like a full-on big chop. Like, I was so frustrated with how dry and my hair was and the constant breakage, like, because I've been having to cut it 2 years in a row ever since that blonde. And so she agreed that the dark color would be better. Dark also, like black, also holds shine better. And I loved having my shiny black hair when I used to, before I went blonde. And so I enjoyed it. And so I told her, she was like, well, how black do you want to go? And I was like, I want it black. I want it jet black. And so I think she delivered on that. It looks beautiful to me. I really love it. It is so different. I'm still getting used to it. Like, it is crazy to kind of look at myself sometimes. I'm like, dude, that's black. But it's pretty. I like it. And she did a great job with the cut. Not too much, not too little. It's the perfect amount. I'm gonna be wearing it straight for a while. That's my plan. But at the same time, if I want to whip out a wash and go or some type of, manipulated natural hairstyle, then I can do that. The plan is to go visit her once a month to get my hair done by her, and then in the meantime I will maintain it. I'm going to be doing roller sets and things like that to keep the heat down on it, so that way when I go see her, she's going to be the one blow drying and stuff like that, and I'll just be doing, like, you know, roller sets, sitting under the dryer and then wrapping it up to get the look that you see. This is straight from her. Like I said, she did this Saturday. I have been putting, every time I flat iron my hair, I do Bantu knots. Wrapping my hair is just really tough for me, and I can never maintain the wrap, and then the hair falls out of the wrap and it's just a mess. So what I do is I just put my hair in 3 large Bantu knots at night, and I use little ponytail holders to keep the Bantu knots in place, and that works well for me. It gives me these beautiful beach waves, and I did that previously when I straightened my hair about a month ago, and I wore that, I think I might have uploaded a video with that hairstyle. But guys, I love it. So let me kind of just do a quick little whip around so you can see what the back looks like and what the length is. Hopefully you can see it, because I do, let's see, can you see that? Bra strap is here and my hair is here. So it is definitely a difference. So bra strap is right here and hair is here. But at the same time, it's not too short. That's what the back looks like. Listen, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And like I said, I plan on maintaining straight hair for quite a while, and I plan on doing that by once a month visiting the salon, and in between doing it myself with roller sets and just low heat styling. And then I'll be Bantu knotting at night, and I'll be Bantu knotting for the gym. Again, thanks for visiting. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.